All right, guys, so we're going to talk about our new Stokes tie-in and harness system. Previously, it required a lot of webbing and different knots. This one is pre-rigged, and it's pretty much 3 colors, and I don't want to say self-explanatory, but red goes to red, blue goes to blue, and yellow goes to yellow. So myself and Mario are going to show you how to package a patient in the Stokes and get the patient ready for a vertical application. So right now we have everything pre-connected for storage, so everything's a little tidy, so you don't have a lot of the webbing flapping around. But what we're going to do is you're just going to take the loose end of the webbing and pull it through. That way we've got the red and the blue side separated. It's got a little tri-glide buckle here, so you can just loosen this up by pulling. And now what we can do is we'll just unhook our bull rings from either side. There's 2 red and 2 blue bull rings, and there's 1 D-ring on each color. The D-rings do not get snapped in. So the easiest way to do this, flip the small straps out, flip the big straps out. Up here we've got our harness. I've got it in the bag and tied in right there. So we'll unhook that, take it out of the bag, get this tidied up. And so we get the harness out.
Check on battalion 100.
Now we can put our patient in. Ideally, if we use a scoop structure, it would probably be easier to put the patient in there for packaging and transport, but right now we don't have that. So we're just going to lay the patient right in the Stokes. So with the patient laying in the Stokes, the first thing we're going to do is put on the waist harness. So that'll separate out from this yellow strap. And just like a belt buckle, the CMC logo will go right on the waist of the patient. The easiest way I found to fasten this is start inside with the buckle, go around the thigh, and come back up and snap it in. And then tighten it down. So you're kind of creating like a little mini hasty harness. And once that's pretty tight and the buckle's there, you're good to go. Next step is the yellow strap, which secures the torso and the shoulders. Yellow or red carabiner with the yellow strap goes through the yellow loop and comes right up to this yellow loop right here. It's a push and drop and twist carabiner, so you got to do that to open it up. Snap it, and it locks itself. Now all we have to do to tighten the harness around the patient, pull out the slack right there and tension that right there. Now the patient is secure and won't slide down. So now myself and Mario, we're gonna do the lashing. So got the blue bull rings. One goes here, and actually I like to go under the arms, keep the patient's arm free so they don't, as long as they're able to relax and aren't flailing. It's a little bit better for patient comfort to have their arms above so they don't feel like they're completely locked in. Now to tighten this, start at the top and just pull tension through, pull through, pull through, and then you come down here and tighten it up at the tri-glide. So now that the patient is in there pretty tight, we can put the extra slack at the feet. Just for reference, I'll pick up the Stokes and show you that the patient is pretty secure in there and doesn't really drop at all. So that harness is going to hold them in pretty much all of our vertical applications. Next up, we've got our bridle system, which is very similar to our previous one, but it's secured with a bull ring at the top. Right now, we have it measured out where the head and legs are about the same length, but it is adjustable. So as you can see, there's two straps. One can go to the feet, one goes to the head, and you just split it like that. When we secure our carabiners to the Stokes, we're going to find a spot that has two vertical uprights, and we're going to go right in between. That way we don't get any sliding. And when we secure it, we're going to secure it with the gate facing down. That way we can screw down so we don't screw up and worry about the gate opening up. Now I'll take this one over here, snap them in. We're good to go, and here's our bull ring. Next up, I'm gonna have Mario tie a figure 8 follow through, and that's just gonna secure the head of the Stokes basket. We're using utility rope because it's not a life safety application. All this is doing is when we're going vertical is preventing any twist or spin, and we can control the Stokes a little bit more. Perfect. So this is for a vertical application how we're going to secure a patient into the Stokes. If we have to tension up this what do you call it? If we have to tension this up, it's simple. You can pull on the tri-glides as well. Whoop, and that'll get you tension in there. So if you notice that the Stokes is starting to tilt one way when the basket is aerial, then we can adjust it accordingly. All right, that's all we got for rigging the actual basket.